Correspondent at the White House. Good morning, Stephanie Ramos.
Hey, good morning.
President Trump last night spoke to a rally. What did he say about this new American mail bomber?
Well, he definitely took a different tone. He had a more unifying message. We initially heard from him at an event that was already scheduled, where he said that the administration was extremely angry and upset and happy about what they had witnessed yesterday in regards to the pipe bombs. But then last night at that campaign-style rally, the president started a little differently. He called for all sides to, quote, come together in peace and harmony. He did not specifically mention Hillary Clinton, Representative Maxine Waters, CNN, the Obamas, or any of the others targeted yesterday. And those are the names who are routinely mentioned in his speeches at these campaign-style rallies.
Any comment about from the White House about him praising a politician who threw down a reporter just a few days ago, and then all of a sudden you have this?
Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. I know exactly what moment you're talking about. The president applauding that politician for body slamming that reporter and giving him a round of applause. His supporters eating it up, and that's what they usually do at these rallies. That is what you see when the president goes down this route of mocking or applauding some sort of violence or physical aggression. He gets applause for that. And yesterday we saw, last night at that rally, the latest rally, we saw, the president started off with a different message of civility and unity, but still kind of joked about his own change in tone, saying, see how I'm behaving, we're all behaving, and we're going to keep it that way. We'll see. But he also suggested that the media was to blame for those pipe bombs that were received throughout the day yesterday.
How did he blame the media for the pipe bombs?
He said the media also has a responsibility to set a civil tone and to stop the endless hostility. He said the negative stories this is a result of that coverage. Basically, I mean, we know the president has been very critical of CNN in the past. We know that we've seen that here in the press briefing room, one-on-one between Sarah Sanders and whoever that CNN correspondent is. So that's no surprise. But the president in saying that the media bears responsibility for this.
Yeah, seems like CNN President Jeff Zucker is fighting back in some ways.
He is. He put out a statement yesterday saying something along the lines of that the White House has a lack of understanding, a lack of understanding what the consequences are when the president does go out there and continues and consistently attack CNN or the media in general. This is what happens. They become targets. I mean, it's clear that the targets were some critics that of the president and others like the Obamas, who we don't really hear come out against the president all that often, as opposed to others that were targeted like Maxine Waters. Yeah. So Jeff Zucker putting that statement out there, not pleased with the White House's response to this.
Stephanie Ramos, what's the plan for today with President Trump?
So the president is expected to meet with Gina Haspel today after her trip to Turkey to look into the murder of Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The Washington Post is reporting that Haspel, while there in Turkey, was able to listen to the recordings that documented the interaction between Khashoggi and those individuals there in the Saudi consulate.
Stephanie Ramos, ABC News correspondent at the White House. Thanks.